Hi, everybody. Max Simon here, and I have a very, very special announcement. But first, I want to introduce my dear friend and colleague, James Rocher. Hi,
Hi,
James.
Max.
And what we're doing today is introducing you to the Big Vision Business Tribe for one very important reason, and that's that, over these last decades since I've known James, I have been constantly trying to figure out ways to do more with James because he's not only one of the most brilliant marketers I know, but really genuinely good-hearted and so smart and intelligent. And
Vice versa, Max, because I've also been thinking, well, how can we come together too? It's a mutual, like, let's do something together.
Connection. It's been a long time in the making.
Exactly.
And the stars aligned so that James and I could really start working together more collaboratively right here in Big Vision Business. And what that means is that moving forward, you're going to see a lot more of James and I together as a kind of a power duo to help you to grow your business and to help you to be more successful. And James, just by way of introduction, I'll let you share a little bit more about what you've done, but also I want to ask you a little bit about this core philosophy that you've really kind of been pioneering over these last few years, which is a freedom-based entrepreneurial lifestyle. So first, just a few words about where you've come from and why I'm so excited to bring you to this tribe.
Well, thanks, Max. I appreciate that. I am James Rocher. It's a pleasure to meet all of you, connect with you in this way. I've been in business now since, 2005. So technically just over 10 years now at this point. I started off as my own business owner. I had my own practice as a consultant, and it grew from there. I've worked with people like Allie Brown. I was the head coach for her Elevate program, which is a year-long training program. And we had a wonderful partnership for 6 years. And I've also been a creative director for a company called Evolving Wisdom, which is a $7 million Inc. 500 company, which specializes in personal development and online education. So I've had a lot of experience working both one-on-one with clients, in small groups as a trainer and as a consultant and a coach, and also in a corporate environment as a creative director. And so I really have this integral perspective on what makes a real good business thrive and how to do it in a way, like Max, you were just referring there, how to do it in a way that sustains a healthy and a happy lifestyle. It's not just about getting the money and just about doing the work, but it's also about making a difference, but also enjoying your life.
Yeah, because where do you live now?
I live in Amsterdam now. My wife, Melanie, and I recently moved here. And that is because for the past, 4 years, we have come to Europe every summer and spent about 3 months on average every summer. And I'm maintaining my business. I'm still working with clients. I've got a whole system in place that allows me, and my wife, she also has the same systems in place that allows us to live and work from anywhere in the world. And for the past 4 years, we've come to Europe. And then finally, we just said, you know what? We love it here so much. This is our place. And we get to choose what kind of life we want to live. And so we moved here actually just a few months ago.
And what I think is going to be really great for this tribe between our partnership is that we're both very systems oriented to develop the kind of processes so that you can grow and scale and maintain a business that generates real substantial income, but also do it in a way that's integral, meaning integrated. It's, bringing forward your authentic gifts, really serving people deeply, doing good work in the world, and also making sure that it's successful. So this little video was just meant to introduce you to James and to announce this exciting partnership, if you will. And moving forward, you'll start to see a lot more incredible content that James and I will be sharing with you about how to put these systems in place and how to attract clients without stressing out and worrying about where they're going to come from, and how to really build a knowledge-based business in a way that feels really good to you and serves the world in a powerful way and works really well. Mm-hmm. And so, James, is there anything you'd want to leave people with today about this freedom-based lifestyle concept?
Well, a few things. One, it's very possible to do this. And whatever the freedom-based lifestyle looks like for you, whatever vision you imagine in your mind of what life can be like, where you're enjoying your life and you're thriving financially, it is possible. This is a unique time we live in. There's many tools and strategies that I will be sharing with you in the upcoming months ahead of us, both from the business side of point of view, but also from the lifestyle point of view. I'm very excited to be sharing that with you. And also, I just want to say, Max, before we go, we had a wonderful connection, Max and I, very early on, I think 8-9 years ago at this point, it must have been. And we met through a mutual friend who was a business colleague of ours. And I just have to say this, Max, before we go, that when I first had that very first phone call with you, there was such a connection. And this is like 8-9 years ago. There was such a connection that I invited you to my wedding. And I hardly knew you. And it was a small wedding. And I just knew at that moment, I said, this is a man I'm going to be knowing the rest of my life. I just have a feeling we're going to be strongly connected. And I wanted to invite you to that special moment in my life. And so I invited you, I think about a week later, to the wedding.
True.
And I was fortunate to attend your wedding last year. So it's been a nice connection ever since.
Well, we look forward to continuing our fun times and certainly serving a lot of people. So if you have experience with James Rocher, because he actually is very well recognized in this industry, go ahead and post a comment below and let the rest of the tribe know. If you have questions for James or anything about this freedom-based lifestyle, post a comment below and get ready. Together, James and I as a force are going to be producing some amazing content that's going to help your business and your income and your impact in the world, exponentially grow, but in a way that you feel really, really good and aligned with. So,
and enjoy life. Yep.
Yeah. Let's make life abundant again for you. We, James and I, are both enjoying that same kind of experience, and look forward to inviting you into it as well. So
absolutely.
Look for some more content coming soon, and good to see you as always, my friend.
Thank you all. See you soon.
All right.